Just to touch on Mohamed Saleh's ghosting in this game. In the post-match press conference, Eguavoen said their main game plan to counter Egypt was to take Salah out of the game. And let me just show you what I noticed and how they were able to mark him out of the game. So for Egypt, and I kind of think Salah being deployed centrally was also helped Nigeria a bit, and Fent has said it. I think it helped them quite a bit in that regard. Let's take a look at this. Now, this is what I noticed. With Mohamed Salah and with what Augustine Eguavoen did, it was quite simple. He double-teamed him with an extra man. So it was two people on Salah, and then an extra man just to clean out the danger if anything happened at the end of the day. So let me just show this. Let me bring this up and see. So you start this video, and you see two people on Mohamed Salah. Okay. One has his eye on the ball. This is the defensive midfielder. This is Trusticon watching just to see where the ball will drop. And there's an extra defender behind, ready to mop up the danger if anything happens. So you see the play. This guy is taken out of the game completely. And now these guys double team on Salah. Loose ball comes, and you already see Ndidi retreating just to make sure it's a third person. They knew that whatever happens on the day, Egypt will by all means go through Salah. So if you're able to cut him out of the game, there was almost no chance that they were going to get a goal at the end of the day. Now there's a second clip that is coming, and this is where I think you get it more. Trusticon is watching Salah. You see Omeru with his eye on him. Now, you see all the sparse in the Nigerian box. You just have 1, 2, 3 Egyptian players in the box waiting for the ball to drop. Salah picks up the ball. Two men are already on him, and you see Omeru just waiting in the wait for the loose ball. The ball drops, and then Mohamed Salah, increasingly frustrated. Unfortunately for him, it's not happening. Now look at Salah, surrounded by two defenders. This is Trusticon, this is Omeru, and you have Ndidi blocking the space to the pass for Mohamed Salah. That is tactical. That is something the Nigerians have done over and over and over again. Now, if you look at the movement of Ola Aina here, and I think this is very important, the movement of Ola Aina, he has his eye on the man, and his side eye is on the player who is coming from his side. So now what is going to happen is that the man on the ball is going to be forced to play the ball to Salah, which everybody knows is going to happen. He does that, loose ball. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4 Nigerian defenders surrounding Mohamed Salah, and there's no way he's going to have any success rate if the game is going like that. Earlier on in Fent's submission, he spoke about Moses Simon. And this is what interests me. In fact, this was the best piece of tactical deployments that I've seen so far in the competition. How Augustine Eguavoen deployed him. Remember yesterday when I was given the pre-match analysis, because of the teams we saw under Gernot Rohr, I went for that 11. And because of the tendency of Iwobi drifting into the middle, I said that if he did that, which he usually does, the Nigerian left-hand side will be left vacant, and then they may have to concentrate on Chukwueze's side. But yesterday, he stuck Moses Simon out wide. Salah wasn't playing out wide. So now Trezeguet had to do a little bit of defending. Now, this is what is interesting for me. Once Trezeguet drifted, and this is Trezeguet being forced to follow the run of Moses Simon on the ball, it created space for Aribo, the Nigerian number 10, half 8, half 10, to be able to make box to box, to be able to make late runs into the box. Now, just to show you what happened at the start of the game. Of course, Fatu, the Egyptian right back, I don't think he knew what to expect. And that is where I also these marks will go against Carlos Queiroz before the game. Because if you've watched the French league this season, you would know the danger of Moses Simon, his pace, his skill. But I don't think Fatu was he was drilled enough and let to know what exactly Moses Simon could have had against him. Now, if you play this was the 5th minute, and one turn of skill or one show of skill from Moses Simon took Fatu out of the game. He twisted his knee and had himself to blame. This is it. So this is Fatu getting injured because he's chewing grass.
He sent him to the market there.
Look, so yeah, he jammed his knee, and he was taken out of the game. Now, when he introduced Abdul Mumin as a replacement right back, what he did now, and this was as the game was wearing on, what he did now was to try and double team Moses Simon. And you can tell that is exactly what Augustine Eguavoen wanted the Egyptians to do, to send an extra man to the left-hand side. Because you never saw Zanussi, who is a very good attacking defender or fullback, making those overlapping runs. It's like they left the attacking responsibility to Moses Simon. So if you watch this, this was still Moses Simon up against one man. And just let me go back so you see who is giving him the pass and how this was rehearsed and how this became so much of a pattern. Nigeria were not playing the ball. The goalkeeper was not, Okoye was not hitting the ball long. It was a simple Okoye to Umeru, Umeru playing a through pass to Moses Simon. It was a pattern that kept on repeating itself. So this is the first one I saw after 9 minutes, Umeru. And this is where I also talk about the tactical briefing and the players' ability to execute the instruction. Yeah. Yesterday we spoke, 2 days ago, when we were talking about the Black Stars. I spoke about the importance of the long balls, but I also remember telling you guys that the execution was also a problem. So you could see the idea, but you couldn't quite get it. But for Umeru, a central defender, he was getting those through balls in behind the Egyptian defense, which was catching them unawares. So this is Moses Simon after 9 minutes, still being faced by one man. Then they changed. Now they started double teaming him. So you see, this is a right back, Abdul Mumin moving in. This is Trezeguet moving in. Now they started double teaming him. And what Nigeria wanted to happen was the more Egyptian players are drawn to the left-hand side, it leaves two attackers. There's the striker, Iheanacho, and his strike partner. And they also allowed Orebu, because Orebu was being marked by Trezeguet. When Trezeguet goes inside, Orebu becomes the extra man
so they
into
overload
the box.
And
so
switch.
They overload and switch. So you see this happening. This is he and two. So after he's beaten Trezeguet here, he's beaten Abdul Momen. It takes Hegazi to come out of his position to come and handle him. So this is almost 3 people. Now this is the goal. Look at this carefully. This is a right back. This is Trezeguet. Trezeguet moves in. Trezeguet is supposed to be taking charge of Aribo. But as play goes on, you pause it here. Nigeria have been able to successfully move 1, 2, 3 Egyptians on the left-hand side, leaving 1, 2, 3 Nigerian attackers against 1, 2, 3 Egyptian defenders.
Once it's a 3-on-3.
Once it's a 3-on-3 with a ball coming in, it is very difficult to defend it. Another thing about the Egyptians that quite surprised me was Iheanacho has this knack of always retreating. He's not that striker who goes into the near post. So these are things that they should have been briefed about before the game. So if play continues, you see the cross comes in, and it is still 3-on-3. Aribo beats his man and comes inside. So this is tactical instruction. Quickly comes inside, lays the ball to Iheanacho, who is always retreating, and then he puts the ball in the back of the net. So some of these things, when you watch them, you might think they are just chance, but you could tell that per the patterns, they were drilled. They were something that Eguavoen and his team had seen in the weaknesses of the Egyptians, and they duly took advantage of it.